Day 2 of having 2 dogs. Today was Sunday of Memorial Day weekend, and had some alcohol. It's a nice day to get away from the norm. So morning, was kind of normal. Did stuff with the dogs. Took the new dog down to the boarding place so they could meet her. Left the 2 dogs alone a good bit, and they were fine. They seemed to be merging, which is good. I think it's a good day to remember that God is watching and helping, because there's a good bit of fear for me with these 2 dogs that they're gonna fight, that I'm gonna mess it up, and just had a couple of moments of remembering that it's not just me, that God is helping, and He sees what I'm doing, and God willing, everything will go well. So, it's incredibly bolstering when you don't feel like you're alone. Yeah. So I highly recommend, a good gratitude practice and faith practice. Yeah. And I can understand why people are religious, and especially the further back you go in this country and in the world in general, probably the more religious they were, because life was hard. If you were a new settler in this country, forget whatever you want to say about settlers, natives, and all that stuff. Just if you were a new person in a new place that's scary, without a lot of other people, it's terrifying. You need something to bolster your confidence in yourself, and that, so for people to turn to God makes a lot of sense. And I find myself doing that more and more, just naturally. It's very interesting. Anyway, yeah, and then the second half of the day was just going to a festival, meeting up with friends there that I didn't know were going to be there. Just kind of skipping yoga. Had a nice dinner where my friend and my girlfriend discussed a lot of things. Just kind of a different day from the norm. It's nice to let go and do that. Discipline equals freedom is something Jocko Willink likes to say. Well, I've got a lot of discipline, and so today I could give myself a little freedom do some things I don't always do, not do something I usually do. I did yoga already twice this week, so I didn't need a third time, so I could do other things. And that's why it's good to have discipline, because every once in a while you can mess about and it doesn't ruin the whole thing. And then you get back to the discipline. But you need the discipline. The discipline is what makes it all meaningful. Because if you're messing about all the time, then it doesn't mean anything. And you never get anywhere. The discipline helps you build, and messing about every once in a while helps you stay sane and keep things in perspective.